President Trump is taking another swipe at the U.S. Constitution. Here's why. Hello everyone, my name is Kevin Ortega-Rojas. I am an independent journalist and writer. You can follow me on Instagram at Here's Why Kevin and join the community of more than 250,000 people who get their news from me around the clock. Also be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Okay, so this morning, President Donald Trump took to Truth Social to declare that he wants to make changes to the U.S. Census. The president posted this, quote, "I have instructed our Department of Commerce to immediately begin work on a new and highly accurate census, in all caps, based on modern-day facts and figures and, importantly, using the results and information gained from the presidential election of 2024. People who are in our country illegally will not be counted in the census. Thank you for your attention to this matter." This is unconstitutional for a number of reasons. First of all, the president does not and has never had authority over how the census is conducted since it began in 1790. The census is used to draw congressional maps, which is a hot topic right now. It's also used to appropriate federal funding. It's used for government planning, community organizing, and journalists like myself rely on data from the U.S. Census to fact-check Donald Trump, for example, when he says something crazy like 35 million people have flown into the country from insane asylums or something.
And I believe the number is 21 million people. Countries that you don't even think of, the Congo, has emptied their prisons out into the United States.
But also, the U.S. Constitution makes it clear that the U.S. Census is meant to count every single person in the country. The U.S. Constitution, after ratification of the 14th Amendment in 1868, which recognized enslaved black people as legitimate people, makes it clear that every single person is meant to be counted in the census, not just people that Donald Trump wants to hear from. The 14th Amendment, Section 2 reads, "Representatives shall be apportioned among the several states according to their respective numbers, counting the whole number of persons in each state." Donald Trump and Republicans want to make changes to the census because they believe that if we exclude immigrants from the census, that Democrats will, quote, never win an election again. They want to use a new version of the U.S. Census that excludes immigrants and undocumented people to draw congressional maps, to assert more power. But the truth is that excluding immigrants from the U.S. Census will have almost no impact on the outcome of our elections. According to Pew Research and the NIH, removing undocumented immigrants from census data would have shifted at most 1 or 2 House seats and up to 3 Electoral College votes nationwide since 1980. But Trump continues to baselessly claim that Democrats could lose up to 20 seats or more in the House if we just excluded immigrants from the census.
The illegals overwhelmingly go to places like California and New York. If you just look at the math, if you look at the apportionment with and without illegals, I believe California would lose. I believe the blue state, there would be a net loss of blue states of approximately 20 seats in the House.
Of course, this is not the first time that Republicans have ever proposed that we make changes to the census or that we exclude immigrants, but given the way that Donald Trump has treated the Constitution as a light suggestion this go around, I think that this is an important story to pay attention to. Alright guys, that is all the time I have for this video. I will be back tomorrow with another news update. Until then, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, follow me on Instagram at Here's Why Kevin, and I will talk to you later. Take care.